Hello?
No, this is Bob.
Can't hear anything.
Hey Siri.
Oh, okay. Hello?
I honestly forgot that I had Twitch on.
Oh, okay, alright.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright, Polo, you ready?
That's yes, and that's in Bosnian. Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't.
Alright, so this is the first fight.
Go point.
We're just poking away at the high ground. Chris has already gone round to point and test that. Keeping them distracted up. Firing this in. Chris is calling targets on point. Robot takes the mech. And we lose our mech for it. And Genji starts to clean up too much. I'm not really focusing targets here. And I just fly myself onto the beating. We have to reset.
Dude, you don't understand. I'm missing out on all this owl boy lore just for some scrim? What?
Okay. Fully reset, but everyone's still quite chill because it's like, it's fine. First game, doesn't matter. First fight's lost, fine. See the monkey, I start spamming.
Hey, got the mech back.
Just push point.
So I'm spraying on this high ground again, just trying to keep them pinned up there. Everyone's flanking around to the point. I try and get this angle around the center column, kind of like to kind of the soldier to high ground. I have to hide. I have to hide while this soldier rolls. Now I think about ulting through the back here. They're all distracted. This could have gone really badly. The Genji did kill me, but I managed to do enough damage to kill the Lucio that Chris finishes up on as well. The Genji actually dies when he dashes into it. Didn't realize.
Okay.
But those 3 picks were enough to flip the fight, and then Chris just. He's Zen on the high ground. Kex already goes for it. Zen uses trance to contest. I'm not really sure why. That was a very good trade. Kex bombs just to get his mech back, I think. Genji blades in by himself, well, with the monkey, but we have point control here, and we're literally just backing off for all of their ults. Beats goes, blade goes. I think we lost him. We just lost robot to soldier, but we're still putting enough pressure on. Chris is doing his best to try and. I die because the bubble means that I can't. I just try and drop to.
We can
Lose the point.
In that fight.
That's okay, we'll flip the.
You've lost my seal of approval, Kappa.
They're all up on the high. They repositioned on the high ground.
They go back onto the high ground, so I just, as I did before, spamming this high ground. Trying to keep enough pressure on, charge my ult. Sort of. That's really, I don't understand how to get that off. No one saw him. I think he dies for it. Genji's not punished for that at all. Soldier visors. It's really unfortunate. If I was faster, I did enough damage. Polo, here's my call, and manages to follow up. Really nice. I think about changing heroes there. I do. I switched to Doomfist.
I'm on point.
To get back. Chris does a really nice pulse there.
What's it?
Oh fuck.
Was just...
I came back with Doomfist.
Chris kind of carries this map to me. I was still warming up at this point.
Yeah, take that high ground.
Obviously, because I rushed back on Doomfist, I am now stuck on it. They won't see it coming.
I'm on him. He's up.
But now that we've taken their space, they can't do what they did before. Can't
Careful, don't get too far.
spray us from this high ground because we are occupying this space.
I'm coming back. I almost got the Genji here, but I had to back off.
Yeah, that's a good use of game sense then. Because you didn't overextend for the kill. I should have got the Genji there. If I punched first, I would have. I missed some more mechanics here. I see if I can get a quick pick here. Now, the punch doesn't register the Lucio. The Lucio should have died, but Doomfist is a buggy as fuck hero, so he didn't die. Even though he slammed us. I thought I killed myself there, but I managed to stop myself. Chris gets a pulse on the Genji. They use B, which I try and punch the D.Va off, but I don't. But I almost kill myself there. I just try and ult to try and contest, but you can't contest in Doomfist ult, so I have to land straight away. Although I could have held that because I didn't realize how close the healers and Polo was. So I could have waited and then dropped onto the beat. But I kind of panicked and used it fast. I wanted to make sure that they didn't flip the point.
I think that Meteor Strike saved it because I wanted to back off. because I didn't think
Genji
I was.
takes half.
I didn't have my jump on cooldown,
Where's
but I saw you contested with the ultimate, so I
Oh, okay.
could jump on it in time.
Then we just managed to clean up with the spawn advantage
Zone them out.
after this picks.
Oh, clappers, boy.
Then we flip it.
Well,
Just. That was really risky. We probably could have cleaned that up a bit better if I've waited a few more seconds
Solid, I
before
don't
dropping
know.
my meteor strike, but they may have capped the point by then.
3 rounds, by the way.
It's really hard to say
Just keep that in mind.
because then I could have dropped into robots beat. But it doesn't matter. We got the point.
Chris, do you want
Could have been a little
to
bit
hop on the
quick.
Widow?
This is why I'm talking about Chris playing Widow. We talked about it earlier today. We played a load of comp. Chris played Widow in a couple. We played a load of DM warm-ups as well.
Do you think you can screen share now?
I forgot to.
We'll get
Give
on
it a
meet.
go. Why do you not have? Do you not have the whole map?
Yes, but I can't sync it with the delay.
Oh, robots gone.
But
Oh, robots in chat. Okay. All right. Hey, robot. Yeah, I'll invite you to it. Oh, that's a message. Shit, I said league with my. Okay. All right.
so everything except the first fight.
Yeah, should be okay. Right. Okay, so now we run the Widow composition.
Try Tracer.
Now, compared to the last time we ran Ilios, where our dive was all over the place,
I think we need speed here, to be honest.
it was so much more passive. Now, obviously it was Polo that was doing it, but I watched Philadelphia do this the other day. Well, not the other day, yesterday, in the semis. Or the finals or whatever, where they waited for them to dive them or looked for any opening mistakes. Because we got to the point faster because we had the Lucio. We just sit here, wait. Now the Widow has to reveal herself to get some picks. The people see that and dive on it. I try and distract from the other side as everyone peels for the Widow. Polo calls Zen, I dive straight on the Zen and take him out.
I should have maybe called Mercy as Robot said because she was resing Widow.
Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't see the
Fucking precious.
I couldn't see the Mercy.
Wow, take it from me, dude. Take it
But our synergy on the Zen there, because I came in from one side and you came in from the other, was perfect.
Yeah.
I think Kex was just behind you, I'm not sure. So they have to back off here, and we're not overextending, we're just denying them space right now while they're regrouping.
PK there.
Kex is up there, I think just to kind of like see where they go and hoping someone follows to overextend. I'm not really sure, but
Recall, right?
Tracer uses her recall for that, which I think she does.
Oh god, that was close.
But it's a huge cooldown. It's a 12-second cooldown, so it's a big thing that Kex has wasted, especially considering he only used his jets. Jets are full.
Widow's in the middle still. I'm gonna jump her. Oh,
I'm trying to charge my ult. Chris unfortunately falls to Widow, but we can still fight this. I dive on the supports here.
Mercy.
I follow the Mercy. I know I do enough damage, so Polo can finish off the Mercy, so I stick the Zen while he's by himself.
Widow top left, Widow top left.
I'm the only one that see the Widow, so I call it. I try and blink around to dodge.
Tracer.
I think then Chris takes out the Widow. I then fall down the stairs.
Chasing her.
All play, guys.
Actual lemming player, dude.
Actual lemming play.
If I get sniped, it's your fault, Cubesy.
yeah, he's
They switch off the Widow because they realise that it's completely pointless. Chris is out widowing them pretty hard.
I'll dive the sun when they go in.
Top right, okay.
X baits some more cooldowns again. I really like that tactic
I'm just.
because it wastes all of their all of their jumping cooldowns.
What's on?
Now, Chris,
We're so
me and
quick on
Polo, we're so quick on that peel, yeah.
Genji diving.
We take out the Widow, we take out the monkey really quick. Now, me and you both hear that somebody's on Kex, and we dive for it as well. I force out the trans,
When ult ends.
and I hold. I think I missed my pulse actually.
Zen.
I'm not sure what I pulse.
Diva almost no mech.
Demake the Diva,
Okay, baby.
run away. I should have sticked the mech there so she would die, but
Diva.
I think I do. I miss it. Yeah, she strafed to the side. I'm not really sure what else is going on here because I'm just trying to get this D-Rat mech. D-Mecha, run away. I believe it. Try and get on this monkey that's all over robot. Just try and put in some extra damage. I almost died for it, but
Good job.
monkey's really weak here. Yeah, finish off the monkey. Now Lucio's really low.
Chaser, dude.
Now Lucio runs off point to get the mech,
Well played, my dudes.
so we take the point.
Guys, you have no idea. I'm missing
But
out, like,
did you see the difference on our peel there, Polo?
Yeah.
'Cause obviously it's not a support like it was with Kex when we were struggling when he was on Zen or whoever was on Zen or whatever. But as soon as Chris called it, We were both on it, and they could not take out Chris. Very nice, Polo. Very nice. And it shows that synergy because we're in sync, dude. Up the brains.
We can do the Arista Hog if you want.
We're
know what I mean?
dumb on our own, but
Yeah,
together.
pharmacy with that.
Together.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Honestly, what?
And my tracking wasn't too bad either. Could have played a little bit better.
I'm just gonna go all in now.
Still.
I can always.
I believe. I know you can do it.
So switch onto the pharmacy here. Or switch back to the pharmacy. I'm just kind of spraying. I'm not sure who gets the first pick in this fight actually. I think it might have been me, 100%. Never mind. X gets an awesome hook, so I feel a little bit more confident. I think, do I push?
Oh my god.
Chris calls the tracer, I managed to hit a direct off. It was really one, nice English.
Okay, right, so then.
I tried to get a boot, that's so unfortunate. The boot from Robot and me hit at the same time, so it boops the Orisa over the entire well. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. I jump in the well for some cover, then I jump back up, feel like I can be a little bit more aggressive. I think I die for this actually. I die for playing here without delaying. But she gets the res off, and she's not punished for it,
Nice.
which is really nice. I don't know how she did it.
Give her almost no mech. Give her no mech.
Now I just clear up.
Nice.
Just left side. Yep. No recall.
I was just
No,
a shield slave this whole match.
Well, I think she dies, but I remember she's up. It's unfortunate I missed the kill on this. If I'd fired that maybe 1 second later, it would have hit a direct and killed. We take the point. Our aerial denial's enough. But Polo, I don't really think it matters that we just shield. Because you denied them space, which was fine.
Oh, well picked.
It means there was a presence on the point all the time.
Well picked.
When I pick my nose. Oh, well picked. Good meme.
But I think Chris High Noon's the Valkyrie there.
Let's try some high ground. Look
But-
at one most props.
It's a really good trade there.
See it?
I jump up. I think I kill. I'm about to, but
Right, so.
Chris is all over it.
Zen main alone?
All that Zen's main alone. I missed some more rockets, which is really unfortunate, but Mercy comes and pockets him anyway, so I can't really do much. I'm still looking for it actually, and then I dive behind.
I don't have ham.
I managed to get the Mercy through trans anyway. The rest of the team as well. So it really wasn't worth it, because everyone else backs off.
Keep stalling.
Robot's stall here is insane. I don't understand how he stays alive for that.
Oh, dude, don't worry, I was storming.
GM
I was
looks, yeah.
fucking flying around.
Uh-huh.
Fucking annoying gnats.
But we almost have 70% off that.
Yes, perfect.
And we got at least, what, 5% just out of robots. Yes, which is really good. I boot the Orisa there, which is really big.
Go away for
I
hard.
don't know why people stand behind that pillar. They never expect the like diagonal.
Let's chase it behind. Careful.
Farah is trying to force me out the air here. I think I take her out with 2 directs,
Fire's
yeah.
down as well.
I finish Farah. I go for another boot, hit Hog as well. He stood by that corner pillar as well. Then it's just necessary to clean up after killing both tanks. They have no one to protect their comp. And then we just clean up.
Yeah, it's fun to act,
Whoa!
Lucio.
Now,
If you
as you can see, I almost died there.
I'm on the right.
My mouse stopped working.
No recall.
Oh, damn.
Back Mega, I think.
My right click stopped working.
Side tunnel.
I almost did not fly out of the hole, so I had to shift it. It was really close. Thankfully, I didn't throw. I go for it again, but it doesn't work. Really hard with heavier targets like tanks. Pull off that boot. I lurk here, thinking I can go for the barrage. I do it anyway. I probably didn't need it because I kind of die for it. But
Oh shit, I don't know. Oh fuck.
Polo manages to take out the fire that's static. See, look, even though they've won the fight, they can't do anything because they can't push you on their own. And well, Tracer can. Look, I think Chris wins the point here by himself, actually.
Yes,
Because
yes.
it's
Do this, Chris?
he,
Chris?
Wow, is that?
I
He's solo one.
I don't know. There's nothing else to say. I'd like to see that from his POV.
Well played, Chris.
There's nothing else to say there. Just takes him out completely.
Wait, they misspelled Lucio and Robot. How? Are they...
So I think this is his pause.
See, all me. I got that pick. We got for Ross.
Bang.
Ooh, ouch.
This is while I'm dead.
Look, I got the boop on.
So I do a lot of damage, but I still feel like Chris kind of carried me.
Forced in.
However, the next 2 games, I feel not carried. I really started outperforming, which is really nice.
Oh, wait, hold on. What?
because on quite a lot of these on individual performance, I think my mechanics have been considerably lacking compared to Chris. But I think all of the comp that I played today definitely made a difference before scrims, or just playing the game.
Get it done then.
Right,
warm up.
should we skip?
I'm not on that roll.
Mhm.
That shit did.
We skip.
Me with that game.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said as if not yeah?
We could. Oh my god.
Happens a lot.
We could do.
Yeah, so we run our standard defense here. We run our Junkrat with Soldier, with Brigitte.
Yeah, if we do a Rissa
Um,
Hog defense, and then if
We do Orisa Hog first, and then Zarya thing next, don't we?
You know what the best counter for the
Zarya Ryan next.
Yeah.
We're winning.
What
So we can play either here,
Oh yeah.
it's
but
finally been revealed.
I think I'm pretty sure I say to you actually, what do you want to run? That's whatever you prefer, because I think both work here. So I don't really think it matters. Because I think even when Chris was playing, I wasn't focusing the hook targets.
Trying to peek the window.
I think this is where I 1v5 the enemy team. But I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I think so too.
They didn't do anything.
Translate.
They didn't do anything, honestly. I literally just walked into their team. Wait, well, you'll see it. You'll see it.
Throw yourself into. A wall.
But I think I'm kind of getting to that point in my DPS play where I think I'm no longer being too passive because I'm thinking, oh shit, I really don't want to die. But I'm not being too aggressive that I feed all the time. Like there's a good balance
Don't sneeze.
of me thinking that, okay, I'm on a DPS role, I am actually going to have to take some risks if I'm going to try and do my job properly. And it works out. Lose the trap there.
Sorry, it's right side.
Now what do I do here?
Shooting shield. He's here.
They're zoning us out. We need to push.
I call it they're zoning us out.
Shield coming one.
I see the diva, I jump over for the diva, and then I see Junkrat.
Get Junkrat.
Now they're all looking at the tank, so I just walk in.
Okay, Koopsy going ham.
The fuck?
They literally, it takes them, I kill 4 people before they turn around and realise I'm there. Because they were literally all focused on the tanks in the corner, they just completely ignored me.
She just didn't look at me.
So, skill rat, by the way. But honestly, I have a tire up in their first fight. Nuts.
Pushing it.
Shooting one.
Nice.
Chris gets the pick. I think I tire early here and it's not really worth it.
Tiring in, guys.
I don't think.
That was a suck.
Junkrat one.
I think we've already won the fight. So I think I fling it all the way around and
Pushing to choke. Junkrat one.
Don't kill the Junkrat.
Not
I
Junkrat.
regret. If Moira didn't have Fade, she would have died as well.
I'll suck.
She did.
We do the hook suck combo, yeah. But
Yeah.
Ilios survives. Yeah.
Action. I'm just trying to get ult shot.
Shooting shield.
Coming in hard.
Back off, back off, back off. Shield back.
Oh no. Now someone's trapped here. It's unfortunate because the Rhine protects it because Junkrat got trapped.
Nice,
We
nice.
all get shattered.
Run slow.
Diva back.
Pressure on him lane. I tried to peel for her. I get tired though.
Diva.
It's really unfortunate. Chris manages to clean up some more. I'm not sure who's still on. No one's on point here.
You gotta stand on it. They're getting ticks.
They get 2 ticks off that. I'm not sure if they take this.
I think they do.
I missed the platform, but
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to leave that.
yes, we're back off. I'm pretty sure I call for us to come all the way back because of our late spawns.
They might push quite hard. Did anyone get late spawn?
Yeah, there you go. I'm asking to see if anyone's got late spawn.
Let's
push
just
back.
Make sure that everyone's up. And then once everyone's here, we push up to that corner. I think it really helped watching. I'll link you if you want, Polo. I watched, Ilios.
Whenever you're ready.
I watched his team, Scrim Kings Row, and it's been really helpful, especially to
We're full.
knowing what I'm supposed to do.
Push corner, push corner.
So everyone
That's
regroups,
awesome.
barrier the corner, and then we. The Rhine definitely has shatter here, I think,
Focus down.
but they grab instead.
Yeah, that's not a whole bunch wicked did there.
I think everybody dies for it though.
Oh, he used shatter.
That was a fat hook, not gonna lie.
Ryan
Good
is,
night,
shatter.
Coop's dead.
All thanks to Cat. Oh yes.
We have
Nice
4 ults.
What a legend.
Alright, I have Tyre again.
I have Tyra again here.
They have a lot of ults.
It's unfortunate. They stacked hard there. I think they overused their ults.
Alright, yeah, reset them.
I don't want to talk about that concussion
Top, 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 top. He's
because now I don't have it to kill the mine in the tire.
where's he coming from? Oh, he's
Oh, it doesn't kill anyone anyway.
Yeah, I tank it.
Oh god.
I'm gonna tire him
25
with
HP.
Sorry, pushed up, sorry, pushed up.
This is so unfortunate. This is way really predictable for me.
Right on high ground, my bro.
Oh,
So unfortunate. I should have really thought about that because if you think about it from an enemy team's perspective, that's the only sneaky place that a tire could come. Basically, or the most likely. I'm just trying to apply some pressure. I think I do demake the DV, yeah I do. So I'm trying to play around cart, trying to bomb some stuff. My damage is enough to help Robot kill the Rhine. I'm just spraying him from the side here because I see the squishies. So I'm trying to spray past the Zarya to try and get some pick. I get someone really low, but it's not enough. I missed my concussion on Lucio. Just trying to really push back. Managed to get my tire though with
Well played.
really trying to make trying to punish any positional mistakes. I wait for the mini, but Himalayan heals me, so it's
Can we push up a bit?
Oh, wait, shielded too. Oh, they're pushing, It's right.
yeah, because they push again hard. I go behind here to top.
It's coming top.
Now I hold the tire here for a second because I think that their Junkrat will go for me, but he doesn't. But it gets my tire gets fire struck. Really nice.
One. Half, healed up.
Junkrat would have died then if he didn't get bubbled by Zarya.
Junkrat 1.
1 HP. Chris follows up on the damage.
Okay, literally.
Really nice play. So I just stand behind them here, like I did on first point. Managed to demate the dude. Try and crouch around here. I get the Moira to 1, but I get clubbed. But my death grenades kill the Moira.
Stall picks now.
Himalayan manages to try and contest with Valkyrie. Doesn't last too long, but Robot is the contest king. I switch to Tracer and then don't do anything. I don't get any picks. The reason I went back for the Junkrat there is because I thought he didn't get beat, but he did. I now proceed to focus the Junkrat and get into 1 HP and then don't kill him. Really upset. So bad for me.
Oh my god, the D.Va just won't die.
See what I mean? I'm charging ult for sure, but I'm not killing anything.
One time I died because
I should have stayed Junkrat.
Sorry, sorry one.
I then missed my pulse bomb because I'm choking really hard and panicking quite a lot. I recall into the grab and die.
Moira.
Junkrat, right side.
Oh, Junkrat, yeah. He's half.
Content points.
Got him.
I think I could have done.
One point.
Chris just got domed.
Moira no jet.
So it's kind of my fault that we didn't contest it for that long. I shouldn't have gone Tracer here. I should have picked Reaper. But I switched to Tracer for the contest, but I didn't need to. Because Robot and Himalayan were on the point anyway.
Wow,
Yes.
the maestro. Why not tell
So see what I mean? I'm not doing anything. Like I'm hitting shots and stuff and I'm charging ult, but I'm not killing anything.
Contest is insane.
And it's really making me quite sad.
Polo's killing me mid-match, man. No one
See what I mean, Polo?
He's
Mhm.
calling out
Well, I
the
mean-
craziest jokes.
you survive longer as Tracer, so that's one thing. But obviously less damage.
Well, that was a good
Yeah,
poll,
true.
my dudes.
What's up, Nathan? This is the scrim that we screamed Nemo's team from the OG
Don't
Zenith
pull
flag.
out the jokes, dude.
This is where
Sam was really serious.
Robot can't stop laughing about my joke.
The debate.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
You're so strong, dude.
I like the bans in the middle of the game. Like it brings the tension down, but there's too much. Let's quad it to start. In lane, can you go Moira?
Did you
But
hear
it-
what was said?
Oh, with quad
No, I
tanking?
missed it.
Wow, boring.
Is Nemo still god tier? No.
If this doesn't work, we'll.
We beat his team 3-0.
Brigitte.
Brigitte.
I don't really know what else to say to that. You know.
Forward face.
Dabs.
Um,
Dabs some mayonnaise on food. Cap. Have you not seen that?
Guess what? We're running quad
So
here, I think.
good.
Yes.
But yeah, I think robots like Vance is good because it brings the
Dude,
tempo
that's
down, but
absolutely
it happens too much in the middle of round.
catering.
It clouds comms too
Did
much.
catering.
Well, I think it's really good in menus and stuff. I think it's really useful. I think it's funny as well.
Oh, dude.
Double.
But
Dude,
it
Cap
happens
is
way too
6
much
man comes
in the middle of
catering
games.
class. Oh boy.
Robot bans.
Comes into all of
Thanks
these
for your
things
input,
and it's
Nathan.
like, oh, what? This system
I
comes in.
destroyed so many glasses.
Basically,
oh my God,
Robot
how
said
many times do you, like, spill
Ryan
something
Summer
across
is
my
really gay.
catering? Oh no.
I said, I'm pretty sure it's straight.
Goat's got an onion. He'd have like 7
Oh,
He laughed for a good 2 minutes about it.
hilarious.
Fine, guys.
Wait, if they have junglers go around.
So we're running quad. Standard quad tank.
What are they? I'm speeding.
I get some really nice picks around Diva. I kept flicking back there just to see no one's behind us. Neo tries to push, managed to get the pick. He doesn't wraith in time, I don't think. We just keep the pressure on. They started off point. Here we go, this is it. Oh!
No, I'm sorry, suffering from Polo.
There we go, and that's point A.
Alright, that was fast.
I don't know why they didn't defend on point.
Polo's just you could choke.
They did. Once we took the space, they didn't recontest us.
What I
Just
like
get
is
some
that
stagger there.
I have no neck though.
Huh?
we
What's
don't,
that?
we don't automatically go through hotel. We look if they have a junk.
Mm.
then they
Your calls
slide.
are really nice
That's all.
about whether to go around the statue or not.
But Scrim's more important.
That's my fire alarm going off. My dad was cooking downstairs.
Oh, sorry, I
I have neck, I have neck. They have junk
It's alright, Scrim's more important. Trying to break the barrier, trying to focus this barrier down.
Yeah, shatter almost
Alright, we can shot a bomb.
90%.
I call for shatter bomb here.
88. I have shatter.
Do it, do it.
I call Polo to do it. Shatter, bomb. Because of how wide that is, they can't really dodge it. I get 2 picks.
Right side, Hog and
Big shatter. Somebody calls it right side. Hog hooks me but dies anyway. And we just clean up these guys because they're too split. They split off either side. They will just die.
Down for the
That's super.
environmental kill, boy.
So then we push into point C with 6 minutes.
Little pig. It gets the job done.
I'm gonna contest this junker on the high ground.
Just like
I realise Junkrat's on the high ground. I jump up to contest him, take out the
That's
trap,
nice. It's very good.
and I just walk to. I know I can't kill him, so I just walk towards him to get him to jump down.
Yeah, that's taking so much pressure off.
I almost get demeched, but
nice. Oh,
I walk back. Now they use both support ults for one grab. I get caught in a trap somehow, which really is kind of upsetting. Robot's beat comes in to cover us from that. I dive in again. Now I know I'm too deep here because I get demeched by this Zen.
I'm going up.
That's really my bad.
Like the fuck off, bitches.
I think Polo calls to back off actually because too many people.
help! Oh.
Hanamura just leaves me there.
They didn't really have a choice because of the bomb. Exactly. That's why it was such a good play.
It's Rigger.
Because we managed to split the enemy team up. But if they were both grouped towards the right side, they could have ran to the right and round the building.
I think soldiers left side high ground.
Yeah.
Because there's places you could have dodged because of where I put it, but they don't.
Wow, we lost main healer.
I mean, it's a bit difficult to do that. So we lose him a lane, and everybody backs off. Nice call by Polo there. No point doing any more fighting until we get our main.
I'm close to bomb.
Oh my
I
god,
got it.
99%, dude. Oh.
So we're just spamming away.
We can fake him with the bomb. Oh wait.
I almost have bomb. I try and contest this Pharah.
Okay, I'm pushing up.
Pretty accurate, but she's getting pocketed, so it can't really do anything.
We have any ults? I have bomb.
Pulling for ults.
Bomb, backline, bomb.
Hogs,
Ryan drops his barrier. I don't know why you do that. I managed to kill the Pharah here because she flies too low. I dropped the bomb in before the shatter just to kind of zone, but it means I can't block the whole of the visor. I dive in and block the majority though.
Oh, I'm not.
So I think I lose mech for it, but I body block the whole thing.
Nice,
There, dude.
nice.
And they C9
Z9.
just by holding the soldier and the mercy off point. And I think Polo was zoning them out as well on the low ground. Yeah.
I got shattered.
Well, they just don't push.
Well played.
Straight ignored Polo's call there. I missed it.
Alright, let's run the same.
I was focused on why? What did he call?
Respectable
I
What did
wish
you
I
call?
knew, but I didn't record my voice.
stop.
I want to do that. What did I miss?
Bomb, backline, bomb.
Hogs mega, hogs
Yeah,
mega.
yeah, hug me, guys.
Oh, I said bomb backline, so that the Ryan turns around.
Oh, that Mercy's dead.
I can't block.
But that didn't
I think
matter
I'd already
because
dropped the bomb down.
the Ryan was already dead.
I got pushed away.
Oh, I'm off. Ah, okay.
I think I was too focused on trying to take the soldier. Yeah, Nathan said he said.
Oh,
Z9.
anyone puts like C9 in chat, I'm leaving.
Slight mistake. I mean, it worked out, but it's BM at this point. Wow, team chat, well played. Well played. I think I already had the bomb down. I'm not 100%.
How about that?
Alright, let's run. So that we run the same defense as last time.
I think that's
Soldier
a
junk crap.
respectful X stop.
Mercy, Brigitte. And we run. Do we run Zarya Reinhardt this time?
Yes.
Ryan one tricks.
I have a feeling that they might try. But yeah, sometimes it's difficult to hear Polo over robots.
Why are you in the server?
But I don't think it was in that in that situation.
Good meme.
That particular situation. I think that was just my fault for ignoring him.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
But it's a good tension reliever, like robot like joking around and stuff. But it happens too much in the video.
Yeah, let me just throw my hammer at this spawn.
I think.
Kill 7 people. Ooh.
Try not to peek him if you don't have to.
Stop dancing, nerd.
I'm gonna stay a choke, do the charge thingy.
Do it,
Okay.
nerd.
Alright. Play around the corner then so they can't see us. Is this where I say be careful about a sonic arrow?
They're very aggressive, so it should work.
I get
Yeah,
40% ult charge from that.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Fine, you charge out, you make it out, but it means we have no barrier right now.
Reset. Go to
But you manage to get in front of it just in time.
run up me.
Recover, you charge away fast.
Shield's half.
If they had a hog, you wouldn't. Oh, they do have a hog.
Oh, I'm Polo.
I get tire really quickly because of those damage boosted.
Oh, what the fuck?
I drop the tire behind. I think I get 3. No, I get 1. Another one that I get. The D.Va's almost at a mech. I kind of whiff mechanically and end up dying.
Ilios, one. No man. No grab,
I
one
need
second.
help.
Still managed to stall out for so long. Immolate and Valkyries. To
Some
try and
shatter.
keep the stall on.
Shatter.
No grab.
I have no barrier here to block it.
I
It breaks.
was broken.
Yeah, let's get back.
Can't even. I don't even know.
Okay, we have grab and shatter.
So I'm just kind of spraying for a bit of extra ult charge. I say I say a bit too long.
They might
I managed to trap the D.Va actually. Yeah, because I get hooked.
I have no time.
D.Va's out of mech, but I died for it. Now, considering I get back in time before we fight again, arguably that is a good trade, but it shouldn't have happened. I could have demech that D.Va
Don't
around the
lie
corner.
to me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the D.Va has the mech up next fight. Which means there is no way for our grav to be blocked.
Oh,
break.
Still,
break
I could have done that a little bit cleaner.
I'll stun him.
Right side
Oh,
here.
do they grab us? Possibly? So I don't know how I get a kill there, but I managed to kill the Lucia. Some top tier spam.
Down the second death. I have tire.
I tire in.
Well, the grab gets eaten.
Nice.
I try and juke around for a bit.
Even a mech.
I managed to get the hog in the mech.
Good video.
I just continue to play on pressure. I come in really aggressive here. Just really trying to do as much damage as I can.
On the
Fire over. Doing some spam around the corner.
studio.
Polo then takes.
Lucio point.
The grav comes out, but there's no follow up. Zarya gets trapped.
Maybe have one.
Lucio.
I'm really lucky I didn't get killed by the tracer there.
Tracer.
But then it's just up.
Well played. Bang.
What I find funny is every time I shatter, it doesn't matter how many people I get, even if it's only one person, Kex says, nice. Builds my confidence.
Good. This is important. I'm not sure what we run here. Do we run quad again, don't we?
Missing out on some sweet
I think so,
alcohol
yeah.
lore, right?
Alright, same as before.
That's fucking.
Were we really running quad tank with Mercy on the first round? Oh no.
Yes. Watch the
Literally
VoD.
hooked.
Catch up on the VoD. It's fine.
I can't.
I don't know what robot's talking
I
about.
don't have the DLC.
Unluckers, dude.
Can you pay for the DLC for me? Cause
What are we talking about here?
Yeah, exactly. Polo doesn't even know either.
I need a DLC.
I'm up on window to see if I can see anyone peek around the
the
apparently shooting a looking out. Being very productive.
I've actually got a
On this-
headache from all the laughing. Can I have some paracetamol? Coops, do you have?
Yeah, I'm going downstairs to get my food in a second, so I'll bring some up for you. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Can you also bring me a hot pocket?
I can do actually. I think I have some left.
We don't get them in this country, I think. I don't know. Which that's like American thing.
America. Okay, so there should be this talking 5 seconds
Focus
before
now.
we start.
Focus now, guys. Just do it. Running.
They have junk. Go right around. Around. Okay, on point.
That's cool
Nice
from you.
speed.
I'm sleeping.
Get slept by a sneaky Ana play.
Shield. Break the shield if possible. I'm low. Keep the shield up.
No, I see Zai's out of position. Try and push it, but I didn't end up killing. I uses both bubbles though. Which both
Very
cool.
low. Shield break.
I push in for that. That's really risky.
Nice, we're getting ticks.
I think Hex calls me for
Ryan's
careful
killable.
there.
Ryan's killable.
Ryan's super low. I think I try and push,
This one.
kill him, but
You won't
do it really
die.
badly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a.
That could have been considerably cleaner. A lot of people were low, but I didn't capitalize. Well, the team didn't capitalize on it.
I just felt
Just get a hook. Oh, that's why I'm running back to spawn. Think
2 HP.
then I realize I'm 2 HP. Just get mech back. Trying to spam. See, the barrier gives no ultra.
Before they have chance.
I managed to get it off the Zarya as the Ryan drops the barrier.
Yeah.
A mech almost has bomb. The tire comes in. I try and get the tire.
Back off.
Just go straight past.
Straight out, straight out.
My micro rocket timing was.
Taking the. Oh yeah. Watch out for
Now that I think about it, I could have just body blocked the door.
Maybe we should swap one tank for junk.
Yeah. Go on.
A hog really overextends there.
Go now, go now.
Huge pick. Just try and take advantage of that.
Oh, nice hit.
Oh, I didn't even realize I ate the grav then. I only realized that watching this back.
Body blocked it.
I body blocked the grav, the charging Ryan, and then we just clicked after that huge grav. But I didn't realize I ate the Zarya's grav.
Look at that. If that hasn't played
I genuinely had no idea. But now here, listening to it back, I hear Chris saying "nice eat."
Come up with it.
yeah.
I genuinely had no idea because the voice line didn't go off.
Good low coops. Get the manga.
Here you forget to heal.
Oh shit. Thank you.
Emma Lane, where's my kid? Mwah.
Thank you for calling for that mega. Otherwise, I wouldn't have realized
I have shatter, so focus shield.
I had the mega. So everybody pushes up to this. I think I can't remember. If fairly obvious way to go anyway. So the payload's moving and we're just denying them space from the start. We have to back off a little bit because of fire. But none of us are really sure where it is.
It's back behind.
Where the fuck he disappeared to? I can't.
Done.
The whole team turns around and focuses the tire, gets it down just.
Six on top now.
Go press this off. Well blocked, well blocked.
That's some
Zarya
pressure.
blocks it.
Ryan.
It's
What do
awesome.
you mean, well blocked?
I know.
I think the Zarya has grav here. This is why I'm focusing so much, because I didn't realize I ate the grav on the last fight. That's why I'm being so passive, because I'm waiting for her to grav and being careful with my matrix. She doesn't have it.
When you are.
Like, literally, we could have won this so much faster.
I'm healing. Oh, bro.
I can grab soon.
See that doing here is I'm trying to play off. I try and block it again, but she doesn't have the ultimate. She doesn't have it up.
I don't have.
We've got so many.
So I'm literally playing really careful for no reason. I think they have grav.
Alright, let's go.
I miss my bomb here. I don't really.
I'm scared.
So many ults pop. I have no idea what happened. Chris manages to get kills there, so
Where's she?
we just completely ult stack.
I grabbed the wall.
British Plebness, welcome to the stream. Greetings, my fancy sounding friend. Greetings, hello, British person. Well, I assume you're British. I don't know. Welcome to the stream, dude.
Wait,
Just
British.
We are continuing
Wait,
immediately.
The British from
Continue.
Fried Stream?
Wait, this is not.
I don't know,
Yeah, I think.
100%.
Yeah, that's. He's a mod in Fried Stream.
Oh damn, what's up, dude? Welcome.
Wow, what a. Oh.
45k.
Oh
Well played.
I say we
Jesus
all vote Polo, right?
20k damage for me.
Fuck, I voted him
Just
Goofy, I voted him twice. I don't know how he did it.
okay. I don't think I heard that because I was grabbing my. So
Yeah.
The next map is Hanamura.
Right clicked up.
Same.
So we're running our. I think this is our standard defenses. Well, we have a couple of defense, but it's good. It's good now that it's kind of like.
That's really pathetic. My bad. It's a bit like.
I'm trying to say. Do you know what I mean? I haven't said anything.
Well, I say that's why we'll win fast.
Oh, dude, we should
Mines
make it
aren't
last
that we're
as
not-
long as possible,
that
so
we're not
even if
asking
winning
about
comes
different
to
kind
a
of team.
point, we should give them the
We kind of just know what to run.
then do the same.
Obviously, there's questions here and there.
I don't think so.
Hope everyone's well. Law? Yeah, I'm good. I think Polo's well. And we're just doing VoD review on the scrims that we did earlier today.
We have damage. Stay McCree.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well also, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
The shield up there. And what am I?
But obviously, because we are running the static comp, we can run with
Dude, perfect.
we can run with the McCree, which I would say obviously Chris can argue differently, but I'd say Chris's McCree is better than his Soldier. But because we're running this more static comp, it allows Chris to run. I'm way too far forward. Now I should die here. I really should die here. This is the biggest mistake I did in this match.
Oh my god, I'm losing.
I am so unbelievably lucky. Right, that's good mine usage by me. Himalayan grabs me in time.
I'm pulling main.
So close.
Diva low. Diva 1.
Keep spamming.
Nice.
Spamming away. Alright, pulling it, keep spamming. We just kind of obliterate them with damage. Because I think they overextended to try and kill me. Obviously, I got out. So when they pushed all the way forward, the rest of my team just killed. Yeah, I'm fine. How did scrims go? We 3-0'd this team.
Tracer's through.
Nice.
Alright, focus.
We won King's Row. We won Ilios before. This is the last map we played.
Nice. Hog. Heal up.
Not sure how. And you didn't see Ilios, but I'm not sure how much you saw of King.
Any top point?
Not gonna lie, I forgot where
I'm not really sure how we lost that.
Okay.
Shit, I've been streaming for over an hour. I need to consume 120 milliliters.
Chris, you die, bro.
Alright, we
Okay, so everybody resets here.
Forget.
Now, I don't know why I feel really confident defending second point.
switch to Winston, yeah.
Because whether I'm on Genji or whether I'm on Junkrat, I
Same.
always sit up here and it's so strong. So
It's
strong.
the same for me with Winston. Always sit on the bridge and
No.
just
On point,
works.
Good point.
Yeah, they're going.
So they're still running this tank heavy. Just spray around, I drop the tire in, bang.
Oh, left side.
Yeah, 3 picks there if you count. Wait, yeah, 3 picks if you count the DMAC. And then they basically have no push.
What's your my ass? Keep it, kid boy.
They literally can't win
Oh,
up.
sorry, I just kind of used it.
Should have killed the Lucio. The Lucio gets out here.
Shit.
Was she?
It's insane. He's just gone.
No way!
If I was on any other hero, I probably would have been. But because of the way Junkrat works, there's no way I can hit him going that far. Really nice Lucio play. I was walking into a wall there because I was walk job.
A little extra.
I heard a tracer blink, she might be right side.
Yeah, I think they
I'm making sure the cool stuff. I'm really listening out for different. I tried out the 7.1 different surround sound stuff. I hear the
Rhino's high ground.
I hear the tracer.
Yeah, they are.
I hear her blink.
I have
think-
to think I don't like it.
Okay, that's your tracer.
You don't like it?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I don't like it either. I put it on by accident the other day and I thought, damn, that's actually quite useful.
Yeah, they're coming high ground.
I have it on now.
Rhino's high ground.
But yeah, just spamming from this angle, whether you're on Genji or Junkrat, is so strong. Particularly on Junkrat. Because you're literally just denying them that entire bridge. They can't push without taking damage, which makes it easier for my team on the bridge.
Widow's there, watch out.
Get kills. Widow's there now, so I'm trying to juke around the post. Now, Nemo does a really nice shot here.
Oh my god, he's up.
Oh, Willow got me. That's up.
Ryan.
I realise the Widow's my biggest problem, so I jump round and try and kill her, but he just headshots me. Really nice. I'm jumping back. 75. So I'm saying someone touch point, because I think the Widow's still up there. So I run up here.
Nice killer.
Mercy's almost dead. I get killed by Nemo again. I should have killed him. I had my concussion up and I
Left side.
The shield breaks, so it gets me and Kex.
I almost have tire.
His Nemo's still up there. I'm calling I almost have tire. I'm spamming in some grenades now. Now I don't use tire because I'm hoping that we can recontest and I can use it on the next fight.
If you can contest, I can tire from spawn.
I'm really hoping. And the Zen's used the trans. Still have a bit of a chance. Now I tie her in from spawn. I'm not sure how big this is. Get something. Oh, I know. I get the Mercy Valk somehow. I fling it up here and manage to kill her just over the top.
Yeah.
I'm up in here.
I'm stuck. I'm healing.
I switch? No, I don't. I thought I switched.
Switch off.
Then after the Valk, they lack on healing, and our respawns are just too strong that they can't
That was my battle
continue
cry.
fighting.
You like my battle cry?
Pretty good analyzing going on, to be fair. Thanks, man.
Attractive.
I'm by no means any coach or any
I'm going
authority on
black.
like coaching. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
I'm doing my best, I guess. I appreciate it, but you know. I mean, if I teach my viewers something whilst I'm doing this, then that's good. But
Main.
mainly teach myself. But
Widow.
I'm enjoying it also. Mercy's really. I should have killed her there. I hit the post.
Points.
Push it below.
Polo jumps down.
I was close to.
We almost get C9 by Tracer here. That should have killed it. If I hit the nade, it would have. But Chris is round the back. My synergy with Chris this game was really good.
I'll take care of you.
Really good.
Apart from the widow shot.
Perhaps the accent helps, you think? Thank you.
Nice pick.
Shooting main. Leave that.
This Widow's really starting to become...
Where's this widow?
Chris overextended, but his pulse bomb managed to disable
Going high ground.
two tanks, both tanks.
Left window.
So they can't push. They have to wait for those respawns. Now I think it forces the Diva to go out of her way,
Mercy also
kill
going
herself,
left side.
to reset the fight, which buys us even more time.
And Tracer.
But we do almost get C9 twice. I think I actually... hang on, I'll wait for it. I don't want to spoil it. Spoil it for you.
Really close to tire.
I mean, that's it right here.
I'm just continuing to spam here. Like this, I'll say it again. This angle is so strong,
She's going top left too. She's on the.
especially when teams really like to push that top left side. You can just deny them everything, and even if they do push.
Widow high ground. Widow.
Widow's back, so I have to be. Polo drops his bubble to protect me. Thanks, man. Now I drop to the bottom. Now I'm gonna tire the corner. Now we're gonna get C9 here,
C9! That's right, I got it.
so I had to use my tire. If I hadn't dropped for that, we probably would have lost the game.
Widow main, widow main.
Main.
It's a good call.
I'm on Widow.
But it's really lucky. But my tire wasn't even meant for that, so I managed to use it just. Now I'm just jumping on.
1 point.
I see the Zen and get digged on.
Zen, one top left side.
To be fair, I was really predictable there, but my nade was enough. Me dying there was enough for Chris to get the kill, stagger their team.
Where's my pork chop gone?
I'll say again, my synergy with Chris here is really nice.
I'm gonna die, bye.
Like Chris is really good on capitalizing on my damage, especially if I get something low, because obviously Junkrat does a lot of damage, but it's not really reliable. And Chris can just follow up and clean up at any low targets that I managed. Now I'm pretty sure we talk about it. Like we think they're going to push right side, like 3 fights in a row. I keep putting my trap down, but they never do.
Until now.
I don't think they do though. Tracer tries to go in for it again,
Tracer
but
no recall. Main.
predictable. He shouldn't have dropped in from
Push
mid.
them right side.
Push
Push them right side. Push them right side.
Chris gets a massive pulse bomb off. I'm not really sure how. I see the Genji going for Himalayan. I'm trying to look for him
I literally.
and bomb the shit
I
out.
wish they didn't have the auto snap for her fucking
I'm
healing.
My
confused
skill
with
capped hero,
what
by the way.
being there.
Keep an eye out for those C9s.
Right side.
Educational Junkrat stream.
Like, I was sure half their team was right side.
When someone's coming up.
Yeah, it
When
was
I
weird.
called it and jumped, there was nobody there.
You left high ground.
What's the main?
Push her.
Yeah, I peeked the. I normally wouldn't have peeked the window, but I peeked it to get that little bit of extra ult charge because I'm still worried about this widow.
What's
Winston dives me there, but I just try and like run into his face because I'm confident that he can't push me. He can't be in that damage. They try and push me here,
Massive.
but they have to back off. X gets 3, I finish the Winston.
That shit was so
Let's
spicy.
see.
Now it's really good because
We have to basically
the Kex's bomb.
Equivalent to fucking
I think Kex's bomb actually works because the monkey and the Genji get tunnel vision into killing me. Because it's almost like they recognize
no.
Junkrat is the biggest threat that needs to die. They dive the Junkrat and they run into a Diva. Or Kex sets up the other way. Either way, that Diva bomb probably wins us the fight. Well, it does win us the fight. And obviously, I finish off the. Obviously, maybe if it hadn't happened, I would have got
You want to run widow?
all 3 of them with the tire, but it makes a difference. We still won the fight.
I'll try.
Go for it.
Junkrat needs skill 2 XD. I'm not sure about that.
Here we are.
We have
I
Totally
mean, he's
don't-
not completely brain dead.
We have no
So we need to-
He's half
We
brain
need to
dead.
shove it in.
Shove it in hard.
I'll try to
That sounds about
jump
right.
as far as I can, hit that backline.
Totally don't have a lot of time on him because I can't aim / have stable FPS. FPS has always been a problem for me. I optimized my graphics card the other day, like my 3D settings. Yeah, and it seems to be running.
Can you go Lucio on attack?
Pro Genji? You're about to witness the
We need
Pro Genji. It's not that great. It's not that great. Although I do pop off second point.
You did
First
really
point, I
good.
don't really do.
What? We've got garlic paste now. Somewhere in the cupboard.
I really feel like I
remember
stepped up
watching
to the
you-
occasion, you know.
I just
He's
cut my
catering
mouth
jokes
on my
to-
fork.
You remember what?
Watching you
I just got my
intensely
fork on my
battle
mouth,
the
fuck?
Baby
Imagine
Diva.
you said that.
I actually thought he said that.
I
That's
got my
pretty
fork
intense.
on my mouth.
If I playing on my PC, you'd hate it so much, XD. Honestly, another thing with PCs, I cannot wait till I can afford an 144 Hz monitor.
You got in your mouth.
I'm so excited.
Craigasm.
Genji ASMR, Craigasm.
Focus, boys.
I need healing.
Someone you're set up to cook. Yeah.
Okay, right, let's focus on
Where
this.
they are. Divas
We don't know where they
inside.
are. I see that the,
Soldier, 3, 2,
listen,
1. On point, on point, on point.
I go for the diva here.
So just
Chris
out.
manages to get
Okay, he's right side.
out. The Tracer and the
Healers?
Baby Diva are on Himalayan, so I'm trying to peel for them.
That's right.
But by Himalayan, by holding their attention means they're not on point.
I tried fragging them.
It was actually not that intense.
It's a really weird take. Because if I stayed here, I probably could have got a tick. I don't. I push for the Ana because I'm greedy. I think I kill her actually. Yeah, I do, but I died to the Tracer.
awesome.
We got the numbers.
Okay, wait,
in
wait,
mind.
wait,
What?
wait, wait.
Dying.
Just wait a little bit.
No, we can.
Getting the main
Now
one.
go.
Monkey side.
And obviously, because we have the respawn event, that's pretty big.
Tracer on me, Tracer on me.
I'm on Tracer.
Got him.
Got him.
I remember.
Insane flick.
So nice.
I think they're
Like,
backing off.
he was
Yeah,
stuck
they're
in
back now.
there in the mega
Ain't letting him do
with the
that.
Tracer. I don't know how he flicked that.
I mean, if not, you would have.
Right, well played. What ults we got?
Solid first point.
They still have Anna Soldier and
Not
Zen.
quite
So
as good on game.
Alright, hit them first.
Their defense was really weird.
Okay, with you.
going through.
So kind of the attack was really
Just go point, point, point. Anna,
I saw the Ana there, but
Yeah, you call the Ana, I switch my focus.
There's no recon.
I die really fast.
Zen doesn't get around. I shouldn't blade here.
Beaver's D-Mac. I'm standing point.
Oh, nice.
If the monkey hadn't have ulted, I probably would.
Nice.
I can get a tick.
I think it's
Soldier on the high ground behind.
See, although those picks were nice,
Oh, it's
it wasn't worth it.
No, it won't.
It's a waste of resource.
Save that. Those picks weren't worth it.
But you got
Because
played the game.
they just respawn straight away.
Almost heard my war.
So
right?
It's really kind of like it was a
would've
nice
been
blade,
okay.
but we got nothing out.
How many polos in the hole?
It
Except
would've been
for-
okay if we got first tick.
They have
Yeah, if we
four
got a tick, that would have been a good trade.
characters.
We can do this.
Wasn't because we didn't.
Watch out.
'Cause the soldier was on the high ground actually. I
The
think
soldier first gonna be behind us. Most probably gonna have tactical visor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're behind this.
Wait, what's
so
called
we can push on
touch.
main and jump.
trying to peek this Devo.
sure.
Trying to get some more. I know I need my blade back.
Jumping 3, 2, 1. Right side.
Polo.
I'm pushing them.
Now this is really weird.
It
Zen
burst down, yeah.
transes. I get
Pushing
stuck.
trends off. Pushing trends off.
I run away.
1 second. Alright.
Peek back main. Try and dive back into this corner. Do I?
Still going to press.
Zen kills himself.
It's 4v4.
I'll try and finish off this Ana here. Don't kill the Ana. I miss my shurikens. I whiff my shurikens.
Nice.
Could have had both supports, but I zone them out.
Behind.
That's kind of enough. Everybody's so weak.
Yeah, I'm anti. Fuck this.
I've run into Mini. Managed to get the Diva before she demaxed.
I'm on the end.
Really lucky positioning.
Right side.
I'm red. Yeah. Point.
Monkey,
I can't move. Monkey.
And I managed to get the dash
Widow bottom
resets.
left. Widow bottom left.
As soon as I see Widow, I make sure to. And then while my team handles that, I try and do some more damage on the monkey.
Going high ground.
See the soldier's high ground.
Oh my god.
Waste no time in blading him.
Diva.
On him. Definitely do not even want the opportunity
Pushing me. Wasn't.
Alright, well played. That's a GG.
of him visoring. But really nice play at the end. Very coordinated.
Played pretty
Very
well.
nice.
I thought it was gonna feed.
Yeah.
I even
saw it.
acknowledged them. I actually did something.
Yeah, I saw that. Solo against soldier.
Very rare.
Oh!
Right, before I play my play, we'll catch up with chat. British says, But yeah, how my computer runs Overwatch would give good PC players everything is skip to 20s. Jesus, you need a new PC. By the way, what's the difference between these different monitors? I got whatever. Okay, all right. Let me explain it. So basically, most monitors are 60 Hz, so you can see basically the refresh rate is 60 frames. Correct me if I'm
Per second, yes.
So it's 60. So 60 frames a second. So basically, the refresh rate is 60 frames a second. So if your game's running at 60 frames a second, you see all of those frames a second. So the advantage of having a higher hertz monitor, you see more frames a second. I run a 75 hertz monitor because close as I can get without destroying my wallet. So,
on paper, you see more information in the same time. In praxis, it's just a lot smoother.
Exactly. So let's say, obviously, it requires your game to be running at that FPS. Like, if your game's running at 20 FPS, there's no point buying an 104 Hz monitor. Your game's not going to be outputting 104 Hz second frames per anyways.
Yeah.
But the advantage of that, basically, your opponent, say, is running a 60 Hz monitor. They're seeing 60 frames a second. You is seeing 144 frames a second. Tracking it doesn't mean. Basically, the whole game, like Polo said, smoother because the transition between frames is going to look nicer because you're seeing so many more, which in theory should allow you to track targets because they're moving. Yeah.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Hang on, wait a second. Okay, never mind. Didn't let me. Trippy shit. Yeah,
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Do you have anything else to add to that? Because I don't think my explanation.
No, it's good.
Okay, all right, go on then.
Info overload. He didn't. He can't pick it up anyways. It's too much.
Okay.
You have to draw it.
Info overload, really? It's a lot to take in. Sorry, let's just watch my play. I think I explained that well. If you want a better definition, Google the difference. Put it on you.
Oh my god, it is as well. Like this. I tell him soldier's going up top B.
Oh, it's
Never
not.
mind. It's not. That's.
Oh, nice one.
And then I continue to get battered into the corner.
So it's unfortunate that that is my.
Wait, hold on.
I'm not sure about that one.
B up. You want to find another screen?
Yeah, has everyone got time? That's really
Yeah, I got time. B up.
Awesome.
So we call for another scrim, but this goes horrific.
Let me stop that recording there.
Thanks for games.
I'm not even sure if there's any point reviewing them because it is diabolical. And our team tilt, so we just play really badly. And I'm not really sure there's much point. I don't think I'm going to. One day I'll get that sweet 60 FPS. Massive backlight. Russians kicked them. One day I'll get. You will. I believe, British. You'll get it, my dude. Get it, don't worry. This game. Yeah, has everyone got time? That's really early.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I think we're gonna keep. Well, actually, I didn't realize. Alright, we're probably gonna have to call it there, guys. I didn't really want to have to call it there. I was gonna play some. I was gonna play some comp after that, but I didn't realize how late it was, and I have college tomorrow. So, I can't really longer. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of the VoD review. One poor boy. So even if I wanted to, we don't really have time to review this next game. I'm tired anyway. Quite actually why you remind me of college in the morning. Like, have a good time, my dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm just thinking. Hang on. How many classes do I have actually? I hope I don't have to. I think Tuesday's my busiest day. So,
Okay, I'm back.
welcome back. What do you do in college? A business, literature, and full. I have business, literature, and I have breaks. I have business. Oh, it's so. Tuesday's actually.
That's unfortunate.
Way too book heavy for my taste. Lol, why? Are you a maths guy? I reckon you're a maths guy. If you don't like stuff. I want to host actually.
What?
Motor vehicle? Oh damn, that's pretty awesome. I was thinking about stuff. Of course you can study loads of stuff. No one I'd normally have. Boombox.
Are you stopping stream?
Yeah, I didn't realize how late.
Yeah.
I was gonna play. Yeah, British. Thanks for joining us. Also, thanks for the follow, man. I did miss that. Sorry, my dude, but I'm glad I saw that before. Got a workshop from 9 till 3. Sounds. That sounds pretty right. Yeah, chat. I will be live tomorrow. I'm not really sure what time. Yeah, I've got some work. I'll try and do my work in the day, so evening, 100%. I will tweet it out, and obviously, if you turn notifications on, we'll find out. So yeah. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I've been Cubesy, and I'll see you again soon.